Another close best of 3 with Lava Hound Balloon against Graveyard deck. This video is for you. Hey, I'm Avalon. On my channel, you get daily high quality content. It's live streams and videos. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. And now in this battle here, I'm going against bawlah. And I told you it's best of 3. So it's either 2 or 3 battles. I'm not telling yet. So here I have my Lava Hound Balloon deck ready, and he first pushes with a giant, and you can see it there, he's got that graveyard bawlah. And yeah, bawlah, you may know him from my live stream, he's always there supporting, big supporter, great guy. And so I'm battling him here in a friendly battle, and of course it's supposed to be a lot of fun in that battle. And his giant is already at my tower. I was able to defend with the minions there, and his Electro Wizard trying to approach my tower, but basically his Electro Wizard can't do a lot, and I'm able to get a little chip damage there with the minions. So far I'm ahead, but then he drops that giant at the river, and that giant is very fast because I'm not ready. I don't have my building ready to distract that giant. And the giant gets to my tower, and bawlah is basically ready to drop his graveyard. But he decides not to do it yet because his giant died on time. Time for me, that is, of course. Now I drop a balloon just right there at the bridge, thinking, you drop the giant, I drop the balloon. We're gonna see who does more damage, and actually it works out really well for me here. I'm able to do a lot of damage on the left tower with that surprise attack against bawlah. And yeah, now both of us filling up elixir. There's no obvious advantage in elixir here so far. So I'm in the lead right now, but that doesn't mean much. And bawlah dropping a bomber, and of course he's planning to drop the giant in front of the bomber. That's a pretty cool strategy. You know, it's one of the old strategies. One of the strategies we always used at the beginning when this game came out. And then he drops the graveyard there, and I don't know what happens exactly, but I'm not at all able to defend against that graveyard. So very quickly, very quickly, he was able to take my tower. And then of course he just needs to defend there, and he drops that Inferno Tower. It's only 30 seconds to go. I'm trying to do damage on his left tower to at least make it a 1-1. And also defending there with the knight against that giant, but there's already the next graveyard, and the giant of course is a great distraction. And I have to use the tombstone to try to defend against that ugly graveyard. And he almost took my left tower as well. Holy, this is so strange. And yeah, only a few seconds to go, another lightning at that tower, but dang, I lost the first battle. But don't worry, I have 2 more chances to beat bawlah in that friendly match. So I'm going again with the Lava Hound Balloon deck, and I have an unlucky starting deck here. Basically neither the balloon nor the Lava Hound, but I have the knight, so that's really nice in this deck. So I'm gonna drop the knight here against that Electro Wizard. Knight a little bit slow, also tombstone distraction. There's already the first graveyard by bawlah, but at least I have the minions this time, and I can defend because now I know what he's playing. He's playing the exact same deck as before. So that means I always have to have the minions ready to defend against the graveyard. And there is already the next giant. My knight is gonna do some damage, and I try to rush him with another balloon. The balloon going for the tower. He uses Electro Wizard to defend. My knight still at the back of the giant, getting help from another knight, and dang, the giant dies. The Electro Wizard survives, but that didn't go really bad for us. Actually, it went really well for us. And also with the lightning, and the knight's now at the tower, and he defends with minions, and he's on 800 health points already. And now he pushes again. He definitely has to do something here. I got a huge lead here. He had a bad starting hand, kind of, but now he recovers from that. And his problem basically is he wants to drop the giant and then drop the graveyard, but his giant is kind of out of cycle for the graveyard, so he only can drop a naked graveyard Or that's why he drops the fireball here. He wants to get the giant close to the graveyard so that he can get in the lead with the giant. In the meantime, I drop my lava hound, and you know it. I'm gonna try to push with a balloon behind the lava hound. Of course, I should also defend that giant because that's his plan. He drops the graveyard with the giant, that's his plan. But first, he has to defend that balloon. That's what he does. And so I'm able to take out that giant. Maybe, if he just gave up on that right tower and instead dropped the graveyard, he probably could have got my right tower too, and then it would be a 1-1 situation. But somehow, and sometimes you really don't know why, but somehow I was able to do more damage here on his right tower, and it's only on 182, and of course with one lightning I can take him out. So I just need to keep it at that. And there you go, there's the lightning, there's his next giant, and all I have to do here is defend. So I drop a tombstone to distract him. I drop the Mega Min. Very fair play, of course, with bawlah. He says good game. It is a good game. It was a fun battle. And so this wraps up in a 1-1. And we need to go into a third battle in our friendly battle challenge. Okay, and here is the third battle against bawlah. Same decks again in this challenge. bawlah, great supporter, you know it. He's always in my live streams doing a big amount of work. Thank you so much, bawlah, for all the support you're doing in my live streams. He's an awesome moderator. So, again, I'm dropping a knight here. I don't have the lava hound ready. He's has to drop a naked bomber. He doesn't have a giant here, so I push with a balloon. I try to rush him with another balloon. He has the minion, and he very nice use there of the fireball. And his electro wizard at my tower. I have to defend with the mega minion. He got a little elixir advantage there. And now he has basically what he wants. He has his giant and the graveyard, so he's gonna try to push with giant graveyard. And that's what he does. He drops the giant way back behind the tower to give him a lot of time to really build up a strong push. I'm trying to distract him a little bit to the right lane by dropping that lava hound, because he cannot ignore that lava hound. He has to do something against that lava hound. What he does, he drops the bomber behind that giant. That does a lot of damage. I have the minions to defend the graveyard. My knight going against the giant. So far so good. And now I gotta take out that giant. The bomber is there. Nice fireball. And because of that fireball, did you see that? Just because of that fireball, his giant was already gone, but because of that fireball, the bomber did a lot of work at that tower. And the bomber basically evaporated, just destroyed my tower completely. And I push on the right lane there with the balloon, also the lava pops, and I also get a tower, and it's 1-1. 1-1, that's the risks of a strong push. There was my counter push with the lava hound, and now it's 1-1. I'm pushing now on the left lane with another lava hound. Is dropping the giant in my face in front of the king tower and goes in with another graveyard when I'm not ready, and doing a lot of damage again. The knight doing overtime there, killing all those skellies, and my towers are 1-300. And my lava hound in the meantime is at his tower. Nice lightning there to take out his electro wizard. Now I drop my minions behind the lava hound. I drop the mega minion behind the lava hound. They are distracted by the giant. That's really well played. And the giant dies before it actually can do damage, and he's still in the lead there. And yeah, another lava hound dropped. I'm cycling now through my lava hound. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put the balloon behind that lava hound. And he of course has another electro wizard ready. I light in the electro wizard. He drops a giant again in front of my king tower. I'm able to distract with the tombstone, but there's also a graveyard. And now it's basically a matter of seconds. The balloon is at his tower, he is at my tower, and the balloon, the bomb explodes, and the lava pops destroy his tower. So very close victory here for me. 2-1. Awesome gameplay with bawlah. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks. Have an awesome day.